Happy trading, back at it. Happy Friday. First move was the day. Was on was CVX. We made a mistake. What was our mistake, you ask? The mistake was here. We saw a flat 20, and if you look at the not a flat 20, but if you a narrow state. Let's go to it. Go to it, narrow state here. We saw the move up. We bought in here, and then we bought more in here. So we're looking at two lots here. The issue is that's within the first bar, so we needed to wait for the first bar to complete. As soon as we bought in, it went down on us right here. Had we waited for that first bar to complete, and then we got in, let's say, on this color change right here, we might have been able to get something like that. But the real play here is, hey, you wait for the first 2 minutes, and then you see the three finger spread, 1, 2, 3. You get the color change here. This is the hidden color change. You sell right there, and then you take that at least to here. So that's the move that we our big first mistake. That's what kind of got us. So let's look at the rest of the stock. If I'm not mistaken, was flat the rest of the day. Not really. I guess you could have took this off the flat 200. It is a clearing play, and you could have took 1, 2, 3. Took the profit right here, got out, see if it was going to come back and maybe do a position of power right here. It's following here, so maybe you buy here, set the stop here if you want to play positions of powers. What we tried to do is we tried to play a flat 200, bounce off the 200. It went against us again. But you see, as soon as it went against us, it went up. That's what we were waiting for, waiting to get back to the 20. Now 11 o'clock, 11:30. We're going to call it downtime unless we see a move. That might have been considered a move to play. Looks like it was flat 200 elephant bar. You play that. Boom, set the stop. Right here, you add color change. Probably get out here. It's a previous point of resistance here. And then you could have looked at this as another position of power. After it failed this position of power, it's probably going to fail this position of power. And we're going to be flat the rest of the day, I would imagine. We get another boom elephant bar right here off of the 20. Might want to play that, stop. And we get no move off of that either. So get off, and you could play this flat 200 again. Play it up to here, get out. But again, these aren't the best of moves to have, just because it was a flat state. What we did is we tried to play this move here. We waited for this, and then we got this bar. We got in here, we got in way too much, and got out immediately, and that was our maximum loss for the day. So that was our last trade of the day, and we were done, and that was around 2 o'clock. So wasn't the best Friday, but we got more Fridays in us. Looks like the downward was the play. Nice downward move right here. Goes below it. More downward, more downward. Comes up. Hit it again. Down again. Elephant bar. We're elephant hunting. That's what we're really looking for. Our next move would have been Merck. Let's see how Merck could have been played at the open. Again, this is avoidable because it's leaning sideways. The 200 and the 20 is kind of flat, so that kind of gives us, it could go either way. Let's say you wanted to play it. Hey, it is narrow. You get a downward below the Fab 4. You get into this bar, stop, or you get into this bar, set the stop here. Maybe you get in 50%, set the stop here. Let it go down. 1, 2, new low. Get out, wait for it to come back up. We tried to hit this bar because we missed it. At first it was going down, but then it went up. We got out right there. I think that was a good trade. We got out accordingly. We risked it accordingly. And then it's kind of, does it do anything? Does it do anything? Does it do anything? Does it do anything? Maybe this is a good bar off of a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's off of that 20, so that's a good play. Nope. Take that back. Here's another one off the 20. Is that a good play? Looks like it is. You would have had the elephant bar right there. That's what the Oso prevalent elephant that we're looking at. We saw another move off a flat 200. We got in here. We got out here with a little micro whale. And then we try to get an elephant here off of a position of power. We add here. We get out immediately. We could have rode that up a little bit. There's no reason for us to get out except just fear, which fear should be eliminated. Because look at that. Had we have stayed in that position of power, pull back, buy in here, rides up here. The next position we were in is Uber. So if we go straight to Uber, this was the narrow state. 200 was above it. You could play it down, but you didn't really get a down play. Maybe you could say you wouldn't play this because it's so close to power. Let's say you did play it, you might have been able to get that, but that's not really what we're focusing on. That's not really a main thing that we're going to go after. We saw this. Keep in mind it wasn't off of a 20, so it wasn't really the best play to take. You have this bull 180, maybe set the stop under. Looks like got you to here. Maybe that would have been a good play. Does it do anything else? No. You have an off of a flat 200. And then it's kind of riding it. Let's see what it does. Nope. That's a pretty big bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely an elephant off of there. You could set the stop here. Nope. Didn't work. You have an elephant here. That would have been a nice one. Off of 20. Get out. Now our position of power. See how right there we got in here. That would have been what we were looking for. Or that would have been what we're looking for right there. Next trade would have been in Walmart. If you look at Walmart, this compels me to just avoid it all, except this right here is a bull 180, so maybe you get in here, ride that up, but at the same time, you'd look at, hey, narrow state, it comes below, you're waiting for something to go below this point, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, maybe you take this, try to get that, but it's so close to all this power, maybe you go for 50%, you might end up here. You have a nice elephant bar right here off of a 200 that's relatively flat. You get a nice elephant move right here. That's what we're really looking for. And then keep in mind, position of power. What we did is we sold here. We were looking at 3 position, 3 finger spread, come back down to here, get out here. This right here would be nice. Keep in mind that's off of a 20. We take that, set the stop, get out. Previous level of resistance. Another 3 finger spread. This is right here an exhaustion bar. So as soon as it passes on this one, you get out here, ride that down, collect. You might have tried this, but you're going into a flat 20, a flat 200, Flat 200, you have to keep in mind, is the strongest position. You get like a move off of it. You could try to play that down. Keep in mind, it already came from this distance, so you can't really expect too much. You get this type of move right here, 200. Buy into that as soon as it gets above. You get a little bit of move right up here. And our next one is Intel. We got a buy right here and then a sell to get out. Looks like the move was right here to go down. Let's look at the open. The open, flat, narrow. It's below. We would wait for a color change here and to go down, but that's not what it did. It just stayed there. Let's see. Now it's going below. Maybe you try this. You get out of it. It went down. It goes up. That's a hard move down off of 20, but that's into a rather large green area. Wouldn't expect too much. That's when you get in it. Set the stop. That's the profit right there. Those are the moves we made today. Let's see. Did we miss one? C. We didn't get in C today. You can see it was, hey, narrow state, position 1, position 2. Really, it's position 2.5, maybe 3. You could look at this, get in here, sell, take that little amount right there. For most, since this is a position 3, it might be a snap and crack. So position 3, you wait for it here. There's the color change. You set the stop right here. Let it go up, let it go up, let it go up, let it go up. Waiting for about 50% of here. And we get it right there. Or at least that's how you should play it. It's trying to get back to the 200. It's trying its darnest. Now it's there. Is it going to go up? Well, it looks like it's not. Oh, maybe it is. You would have got a nice little move there off the 200. Those are our moves. Be back at it tomorrow. Happy Friday. We'll be back at it Monday. Happy Friday.